also known as Mommy Lay on the internet. If you are new here to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you have been my faithful subscriber for a very long time, thank you. Today, I would like to talk to you about my Frankenplanner for the year of 2023. I know recently I've shared my setup for my Hobonichi. And if you haven't checked that out, you can check that out in my channel. But now that it's the end of January, I have been thinking hard about my whole setup, my whole planner system, and the way I plan generally. I still love stickers, and I'll talk about that as I, flip through my notebook in here. So in front of me, you can see this is the Hobonichi. I have it inside my GM. This is the cover from Louis Vuitton, and I had it for a very long time, and it feels still as brand new when I received it, but it's sturdy. I love it. Of course, it's one of those. It's an investment, and look at this. Until now, it still looks as brand new. But anyways, the Hobonichi cousin is here. I have used this faithfully for the whole month of January, and I will show you that. Now, I want to share with you the reason also why I want to change my system. It is because my goal for this year is to be more organized in everything at home, the way I work, the way I keep my supplies in order and organized, and also the way I want to work. I have been a part-time artist and a full-time procrastinator, and it is embarrassing a little bit to share that, but I think it's important that we share these kinds of information, online also, because we don't know who is going through the same thing. And maybe if I and when I share my personal dilemmas and my struggles, maybe you can relate to it too. So I would like to know if you have, picked a system for the whole year, or if you're someone like me that, after at the end of the month, you kind of sit down and really analyze what has been working and what's not working, and how can I change it and how can I improve it. So the Hobonichi served me so well, and I was really journaling every day. Maybe this last couple of days I didn't, but I was really into the daily journals, and that's good. I don't think I'm going to change this. I really love the journaling and doodling, and as you can see here, sometimes I use paint, sometimes I use stickers, sometimes I use some ephemeras, and I mix both. Now, when it comes to the planning system, this is where I struggle because, like what I said, I want to be more productive. And really, planners are a tool to help you with your productivity. And in the planner community, there are many different types of brands. There are many different types of systems that we're all using. And when it comes to productivity, I think these are just tools. I think it just depends on the person, how you want to use these tools that are available for us, to us. And I notice that the more I am now being more busy with, content creating and working with other companies and doing live videos and all that, my needs are changing. And so what I want to do is find a system that will work for me. I want to still be creative because thank goodness, hello, Winston. Thankfully, it is my job. And being creative is a part of it, is a big part of it. But at the same time, because creating is such a big part of it, I tend to get lost in the creating part and tend to procrastinate on the things that matters the most. Because when you're creating, time goes by so fast and you don't even realize that you've lost the whole day. And so I'm like, okay, I want to stick to the creation because there's a creating for myself and then the creating for the companies that I work with. I hope I'm making sense, but this is really me bouncing back ideas. More likely, I just need to hear myself talk about it, maybe. And I'm having you be stuck in the middle of my dilemma here, but I do apologize. Okay, so my last week of using the Hobonichi, I thought I found the system. As you can see here on top, I have a top three. I have a different category for home and then work. And then at the bottom, it's just a reminder to post on my social medias. Okay. So when I have social media, that means I'm posting on Instagram, the Reels, the Facebook. I have TikTok, I have Pinterest, and I want to start posting on YouTube stories as well. I've been so kind of scattered there. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't. And then the way my brain works is that I need to have a top three, for example, for that day. So, what are my top three for Monday? What are my three things that must be done? And then what are the things I need to do for home? I need to run the Roomba. I need to vacuum upstairs. I need to dust the first floor and then set up the new sofa, blah, blah, blah. And then work. What do I need to do? Email a sponsor. I need to film a setup. So, but having it like this, it was working well, but I think what's going to work if I have it separately. If we look at my monthly in here, I want to share with you. And I think it's important to really share this process because I did a live on Instagram as well. And surprisingly, there was a lot of you who, could relate, you could relate to my dilemma. And I think hearing someone talk about it as well and hearing their process, the way they're thinking, it's important because I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, watching a lot of content creators, how they manage and how they really batch work their content creation. Whether you are a content creator or you're planning to be, or whether if you're not, if you work from home, or stay at home, I think you can still be able to relate to this because even at home, just at home alone, there's a batch of things that we need to do as a mom, as a wife. We need a lot of schedules to keep up with, children's schedules. When are they off from school? And then grocery list, meal planning, so much. And that's just responsibility of being, a caregiver at home. And then you have the work on top of that. So there's just so much. And I was struggling to how to balance it. And I think balance is a tricky kind of situation. Is there really balance in life? Is there such thing as balance? Or is it something that we create? We create that balance. Okay, so my goal is, this was the month of January. As you see, I've used a lot of stickers. It's so cute. I've enjoyed it. But at the same time, I was struggling because, okay, Lay, I think we need to separate that. And so that's what I'm planning on doing, is separating the personal / home and the work. And this is where this Frankenplanner comes in. This is the Happy Planner, and it's not just Happy Planner because I have a few inserts in here that are not from that company. And so this one, I just made this dashboard. This is a wall. When I was in New York, I love photography. So when I was in New York, I took this picture of this textured wall and it was just so pretty. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty as a dashboard. So I made it into black and white. And then I added my word for the year, which is clarity. And so it's nice that I can see it right then and there. And this is a clear cover that I purchased from Cloth and Paper. I love it because you can see it, but I'm going to take it off because of the glare. But yeah, I love that so much. It's sturdy. It's very thick. So it protects the dashboard and your planner as well. Okay, so in here, this is from Cloth and Paper too. I love this. It's a dashboard. It's Resilience. And it's also R for my last name, Ralston. It's just so perfect. But I like that. Okay, what do we have? Here we go. I'm going to put that on the side. So this was just like a freebie, and I just punch it using my tool puncher. And then I got some dashboards from Cloth and Paper as well. This one, I just made it and printed on an acetate inbox. I need to create an inbox in here. where it's just a brain dump. I think that's something that I was missing. I needed a brain dump where I can put in transfer everything in my head into paper. That's what a brain dump is all about. It's just transfer everything I have in my head, put it down to paper. And so I need to create inserts for that or purchase an insert either way. And then I purchased this insert from Cloth and Paper. This one is project management. So when I have a collaboration I need to work on, with another company, this one says contact / in collaboration with. So if you need to put in like their emails and information and here names, just so you can keep track of those. And then content overview, you have a due date over here. Date, task, deliverables, whether, okay, let's just say on Wednesday, February 1, I need to film. And then the second day you edit the videos, create the caption for it or stuff like that. But you can put it in here, task after task. And then what are the things you need to work on, the deliverables, which are the materials or whatever it is, the work that you're doing for that. And then the project result, you can put in here stats, for example, how many views you got, how many likes you got, if that's something that you'd like to keep track of. So that you can put it over here too. But then again, I think that's the beauty of a planner, is that you can make it work for you. So for example, you just need the checklist. You don't need the word task and deliverables. You can just, use a Posca or just a black marker and then put black marker and then use whatever wording you need to put in there. So that's my project management. It just came this week, so it's still brand new. All right, so this is where, let's move this. Part of the Happy Planner is what I have. It is from 2 different planners, or maybe even 3 planners that I kind of pulled out from. So I pulled the guts and moved it around based on what I need it for. And so this is from the 18-month planner, 22 to 23. I really love the dashboard from that planner. And I also love the monthly view that it has. I'll show you in a little bit. So this is the yearly overview. I am going to use this, I don't know yet, because my yearly calendar in my Hobonichi, I'm going to use it to track my period. Maybe, I don't know. I have some thoughts of it, but I don't know yet. And then you have a year at glance in here as well. Maybe put in when I get paid, maybe use it as a financial calendar. That's something that I was thinking about. If you are a self-employed, what do you use to track your finances? Do you just use digital stuff? I mean, I can't try it, but I'm such a paper person that I need to write things down. Just, bills and income and all that. So both money coming in and money going out. I love to keep track of that. So this is my January dashboard over here, or month at glance, however you'd like to call it. So over here, I've transferred information. I want to track my social media because 90% of what I do is social media. So I'd like to keep track of that, where I'm at, number of followers. So I have it here: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube. So that's my social media tracker. And then over here in this box, I have all my classes every Wednesday with Faber-Castell and Michael Store. So I like to keep track of the signups, how many attendees do we have? Because this way I can keep track of what are the people enjoying, whether it's floral or do they enjoy the kawaii or the lettering and all that stuff. So when you see all the numbers, then you see it fluctuate and you see the number of attendees. Wow, we have a lot of interest when it comes to florals. So then that's something that I really want to, pay attention to, Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. So, and then here, just important dates over here. Basically, I have birthdays, things that I wanted to remember. Day of my brother got into an accident. I want to make sure that I have it in here. So if he asks me for paperworks and just things, then at least I know my sister's operation, all that. And here I was thinking maybe I should use this to kind of talk about the month, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what can I change, how can I improve, how can I be better. So maybe this one would be that. Here I put in my social media income from Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels, but I just put it in here and maybe I can transfer it to that year at glance also. I don't know yet. So that's something that's still a question mark. These are just dashboards that I made. I was buying clip arts and I was being so lazy to design. So I bought some clip arts. I might share this with my ML Academy subscribers. So, okay, so this is the month. This is the month of January. It's simple, but still it's very cute. I did some stamping. So I used some stamps. I stamped it and I stamped that. I stamped that. And this is a sticker. And the rest are just lettering. So here, this is a combination of both. So basically, I just transferred what is in my Hobonichi to this one. And for me, it is important to kind of look at it. Okay, this is a bigger space first, which is good. So I can mix both if I want to. So I have birthdays in here. I have bills coming up, paid schedules, meetings, and all that. So it's mixed in here. Finances, birthdays, so personal, home, everything is mixed in here. And I think this is where it gets cluttered. And so I think this is something that I want to change for the month of February. And I will show you the month of February. Please don't get me wrong. I love stickers and I love decorating. And I think I will still keep doing it, but I want to do it systematically. If there's such a thing. Oh my God. Okay, so this was last week. As you can see, it is cluttered, right? It's cluttered with stickers. It's cluttered with stamping. It's so cute. I love it. It's so pretty, but it is cluttered. I basically used one box per day to put in some of my to-dos and all that. Then I have hair appointment. Look at this. I have my brother's flight to Manila. I have a goal, which is a film day. And then I have task. So it's just crazy. And I have schedule when the class is. It is okay, but I want to change it. I want to be more clean. I want to be just work. So this is just work. So that's going to change. All right, so for the February, this is it for the month of February, next month, couple of days. This is the monthly dashboard or a month at glance. I still am going to use this part to track my social media. So February starts, I'm going to put in my new stats in there. And then I have all my classes for Michaels and Faber-Castell also here. And that will leave me some space here to track the number of signups. Again, same thing. And then I have birthdays. And I think this part is going to change. I don't think I'm going to mix it up with my personal now. So I'm just going to put in here important. Like, for example, I have a meeting on Friday. I have the classes coming up and all that. So this is going to be more work related. All right, so here is my month. I think this is where the change is going to happen. As you can see, there's no decoration. I have a color coding system. I have 3 main companies that I work for. And so they have a color for each of that company. So the red would be for cherry on top. I have the pink for Pink and Main, and then I have the green for Faber-Castell. So I have it here where I posted all my schedules. I think that's what's happening is that that's where I was struggling with, is that what's happening is when we have so much going on and so much happening at one time, I think what's happening is that, okay, I think we need to scale it down. And so that's what I'm going to do. Instead of me struggling with ideas, what am I going to do next? What am I going to come up with? What is it that I'm going to, post this day and this day? So that's what I thought. Now I have to scale everything down, write down all my ideas in my dashboard, in my inbox that I need to create, put down everything in my head, put it down there, and then scale down the category of what I'm going to post every week. So basically, I have narrowed it down because I want to do so much. I want to do everything. So here, what I have is every Sunday, I want to do a live journal with me here on YouTube. So every Sunday morning, also at the same time, everybody will know, okay, Lay is going to go live on a Sunday, right? And so that's my goal, is to do that. Then Monday, the things I'm going to post across my social media would be me decorating my planner, whether it's my personal planner or my business planner. So whether it's the Hobonichi or this Frankenplanner in here. And then on Tuesday, I have, okay, I need to post my Pink and Main reel because I have 2 contents for them every month. I have 10 contents for Faber-Castell. So I divided that and put it over here across my monthly view and say, when am I going to post that? This and this and that. So I think this is what's going to work. Now, my problem was next problem, I should say, or I should add, okay, now Lay, you've narrowed it down, your schedule. Now my problem was, when do we record? When do I record all of this schedule in here? When, where, So this is my solution to that. This is just a piece of notepad from, no, notebook insert from not Frankenplanner, from Happy Planner. And I just cut it in half. Now I need to have a work schedule. And I think this is really, really important because it's what's going to change the way I work. So my goal for next month is that Monday to Wednesday, I have live. I have my class with Michaels and Faber-Castell, and I have my crafting with me live with Pink and Main at 7:30 at night. So that's Wednesday. So Monday to Wednesday, I want to film contents, and this is where I'm just going to focus on filming, and that's it. I'm not going to focus on editing, caption, taking pictures or anything. No, that's just for filming. Monday to Wednesday morning, half of the day of Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, knowing that I need to, make sure that my nails are done, I have my makeup on, blah, 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 if I'm filming. So this is when my mind is focused and say, all right, this is what I'm going to do from Monday to Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, know that it's a relaxing day. I can do this, on bed, editing the videos and all that. I don't have to worry about mixing too many things at once. But I think it's because, I'm not diagnosed, but I'm diagnosing myself of ADHD because I'm really having a hard time focusing. I am one of those people that if I saw this green pen in front of me, I will figure out one way or another to do something with this green pen, whether it is I'm filming at the moment, then I saw the green pen. Oh, you know what? I can use this for something. Then I'll begin another project or I'll start another work or all that. And honestly, I give myself a lot of grace, but at the same time, I know that the change needs to come from me. And so I really just need to focus more. And so this is my goal. My rest day, completely nothing doing, is my Saturday. I mean, I'm not going to work, whether this is something for grocery shopping, taking the kids out, and all that. This is for myself, that's it. But of course, during all these days, yes, this is my workload, but at the same time, I have things to do for the family also. You have to make dinner, you have to clean the house, you need to do laundry and all that stuff. And that doesn't go away. But still, at the same time, I know now how to divide my day. And so Sunday during mornings is my relaxing day also, but I can do YouTube Live with that. I don't need to, prep so much for that because I need to do my journaling anyways on a Sunday. And so that's my plan. that's it. And then my week, I already decorated, but as you can see, it's much cleaner in here. I don't have a whole lot of things doing. I know my focus today is, Pink and Main. I need to do the videos, I need to edit the videos, and I need to upload them. And then I wanted to do this video for YouTube as well. So that's going to go on my day. And then tomorrow, another one. So it's so clean. I have a meeting on Friday. I have, classes on Wednesday, but now it's cleaner. I just have to focus I just need to keep my focus, and that's it. Sometimes I'm such a blibber blabber, and I just keep talking and I keep doing, but please give me some grace as well. And I hope you give yourself a lot of grace too, because, life happens. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned, but as much as I can, I will really try my hardest to stick with this system. Maybe this week I have decoration, maybe next week I will not, but I will keep you updated as I go along. And I think that's what's going to happen, is that I want to put it out there because I want to be held accountable also. But at the same time, like what I said, if me sharing my struggles and kind of like my thinking process, maybe you are thinking of the same thing, and maybe, you've picked up some things that will work for you as well, hopefully. But if not, I'd love to know in the comment section, what are your goals for this year of 2023? Mine is to be more mindful and focus, and then also being more organized with everything, with my life, with stuff, and everything else in between. So my name is Lay. I thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out so much. Again, I wish you all the best. I'll see you again next time. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.